Okay, so now we're going to make our rhinestone transfer. So we're going to do one butterfly in teal, or what we actually call blue zircon. So we're going to lay that up on our metal cookie sheet here. And we're going to create a pile of rhinestones. And I'm just going to drag that pile back and forth using a little bit of pressure, so the rhinestones kind of grind against each other. And they'll knock the upside down ones out, and the shiny side up ones will stay in the holes. So we're all filled in. Now we need to tape our hot fix tape. And it's a clear film that comes on a white backer. We're just going to peel that to the side and put the backer to the side. We're going to lay this sticky side down. Rub that down well to get a good hold of the rhinestones. And when we peel this back, we want to peel back at an angle, low and slow. So just the rhinestones come up and the magnets stay down. And there's your final design. We're going to put that right back on the white backer. We're going to push it down with a sweeping pad so all the rhinestones are laying flat. And it's perfect, ready to heat apply to our card in just a moment. Okay, now we're ready to do our second little butterfly. We're going to do this one in pink. And we're going to push the rhinestones again, take that pile and just rub it back and forth a few times to get all the rhinestones filled in. That easy. Clear off a big space. And we're going to take our hot fix tape again here. Peel it back off the white backer, set the backer to the side. And we're going to lay this sticky side down. Rub that down onto, grab a hold of the rhinestones. And then we're going to peel back from the corner, nice and low and slow. And just pick up the rhinestones. And there's our transfer with our rhinestones all spaced out. We're going to put that right back on our backer. We're going to use our sweeping pad to make sure the rhinestones are all laying flat and everything's in place. Perfect. Now we're ready to apply that one. Okay, now that we've got the rhinestone transfers made, we're going to heat apply them to the card. So as always, we put down our Teflon base, which is cardboard with Teflon coating to it, so it kind of gives us a nice flat surface to go onto. And we're going to first preheat the greeting card. This does two things. It makes it nice and flat, and it also gives it consistent color. Occasionally the paper will lighten up in color when you iron it. For the most part it goes back to its original color, but this way we get a nice even color across the card. Okay, now that we've got that all set, it's time to heat on the rhinestones. So we're going to line up our rhinestones. We're going to put this one down here. And we're going to put this small pink one up in the top corner. Got them lined up where we want them. So now we're going to cover them with our Teflon pressing sheet. And we're going to take our iron. Now the setting on the iron is at wool setting, and we're only going to press it for about 30 seconds. We're going to press it for less time than we normally do fabric, which is 45 seconds, because what happens when the glue melts, sometimes it has a tendency to spread on paper or any solid objects if you go longer than 30 seconds. with fabric, the fabric actually soak up the glue. You won't see the glue spread. Okay, now what we're going to want to do is just slowly peel off the film. We want to peel it while it's warm. That way the film has less tendency to stick to the paper and tear the paper. And there you have it. There's your greeting card with rhinestones on it. We're going to add a little more to it. So we're going to add these pre-made three-dimensional stickers. So these are just three-dimensional stickers we bought off the shelf at the hobby store or craft store. You can make your own. You could use different things. You can pretty much use whatever you want. My purpose is to show you the rhinestones here, and then you can embellish the card with other items as you'd like. So there's your finished design.